there is a section that we have, which is called... Oh my God, I'm so bad. It's because, babes, I got a sinus infection, so I'm really sorry if, you know, I have my like, moments, okay? But it's like this throbbing pain, like, in my right eyebrow. It, like, honestly, it feels like I'm fucking dying. It's not even, right. Let's just have a moment.
Yeah.
Let's just have a moment.
IVTV, IVTV, IVTV. IVTV, 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 TV, IVTV.
Hi guys, welcome. This is the first episode of 2026. We took a little bit of a break over December, over the Christmas holidays, or whatever you celebrate. You know, we love all holiday celebrations. Happy holidays. I feel like I should start that again. I feel like that's like kind of like bordering on like culturally inappropriate.
No, it's fine.
Do you know what? This is the first episode of IVTV that we're releasing for 2026, and I really wanted to kick it off with a bit of a bang. We've got one of Wales's most illustrious illustrators here in the house with us. I would like for you guys to give a massive warm welcome to Mythsntits. Mary, thank you for joining me today.
Hey, babe. Absolute pleasure. Thanks for asking me to come on.
My first guest of 2026.
Love it.
Let's get this ball rolling. We've already had a bit of a chat.
We've already had a bit of a dump of what's going on in my head, but yeah.
Listen, it's all about like you don't you don't go into the ass no lube. It's like you gotta warm it up, okay? You gotta tease my hole a bit. You know what I'm saying? Also, can I just say, I really appreciate people watching my videos and my podcasts and things like this, but I you know, for me to be able to keep making these things happen, I need you guys share these videos specifically. If you share a video, it means that way more people get to see it. It means that it's going to get pushed into the algorithm way better, and it means that I can make more things like this. I can get more guests in. Maybe I'll get some, you know, A-listers. I'll get, you know, who knows?
What, you don't think I'm an A-lister?
You're like a C-lister. Ah! You're like an upper C, B. I feel like you could be like, in Cardiff. You're like a Cardiff.
I'm joking.
You know. Yeah, but I could get my dream guest, Charlotte Church.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be cool? I need you guys share. Who else is like Welsh? Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Ruth
If you want me to get Ruth Jones in this podcast, you need to fucking share. If you're on Instagram, repost. If you're on TikTok, do whatever you do on TikTok. Right, that's it. Rant over. But you know, I love doing this. I love making these podcasts for you guys. I want to do more of them in 2026. So yeah, that's it really. That's my rant over. Okay. So let's kick it off with a section that I like to call What You Saying. So what is something right now that you are like currently obsessed with?
I think it is this time of year.
Okay.
I love a fresh start.
Yeah.
I love resolutions. I love the fantasy of imagining what this whole year is going to feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Do you like it?
Okay.
Do you like that?
I'm feeling it. I'm like, but here's the thing though. Everyone's like, oh my God, we're in it now. It's the new, it's like, no, it's not, because You're the Snake doesn't actually finish yet.
We're easing into it.
Yeah, it's like.
We're easing. A little canter into the Year of the Horse. A little canter into a gallop by the end of the year.
You're a horse girl.
I'm not a horse girl, but I think if my parents had a lot of money,
Yeah.
I would be a horse girl. I love horses. Like, I think they're magical. I mean, I didn't grow up around loads. There used to be some in a field by my house.
Okay.
And we used to go see them after school. And I did love going to ride. I did random riding classes a couple of times when I was younger, and I loved it.
So if you had the means, you would get a horse.
Probably. But I don't think that would ever be possible.
You ever rode them in Llangrannog? Do you ever do Llangrannog?
You know what? We didn't do Llangrannog. And
my
like,
God.
I'm from Pembrokeshire.
Okay.
So we were only down the road from Llangrannog. But our year was it's actually quite tragic, but it was like the year of like the Sandy Hook shootings or something like that when we were in year 6.
Okay.
So like our primary school was like, we need to put all of our investment into security cameras.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't go to Llangrannog because they used security cameras for the school, but we did have like a whole week of activities and we had a sleepover in the school.
Okay.
Sorry if I took it that dark just
Yeah,
then.
Sandy Hook. But it's like there's no
Was it
guns
Sandy
though.
Hook
Why
or
are they?
something like that? Well, yeah, a village in West Wales was, but like.
Oh, there was a village. Wait, there was a
It
shooting.
was no, but we were in a village in West Wales.
You from West Wales?
I'm from West Wales, from
Oh
Pembrokeshire.
God! Oh my God!
And they must have thought, well, they were probably just scared. Like, imagine that happening. You're like, if somebody
Yeah.
could do that. I think it was some sort of school shooting that happened. It was really horrible, all over the news. And I remember that year we got CCTV in the primary school.
You didn't miss out. I mean, you didn't. Like, honestly,
Everybody bangs on about Llangrannog. Don't start.
It's disgusting.
I do miss out. I did miss out.
No, but you missed
Everybody
out.
knew each other when we went to secondary school.
You missed out on literally putting on an already wet wetsuit that smelled like piss
Yeah.
because they hadn't washed it from the person before.
Yeah.
You missed out on, like, I don't know, it pouring it down. It's not like, it's a very, I mean, maybe when you're a kid, you don't really give a shit, but it's like, it's a very, I remember the very harsh lighting as well. There's a lot of harsh
Okay.
lighting.
In the hall.
Yeah.
There must have been a hall.
They did have chicken goujons though, that was good. I remember, I vaguely remember the
That must
chicken
have been
goujons.
nice.
And then obviously they got the whole, like, the black nun thing. That's like the,
Yes.
people haven't got a clue about what we're talking about
Well,
right
I
now.
went to Glanllyn and there was the Black Nun up there as well.
Do you know about the actual mythology of the black nun?
I think it was just like this nun who fell in love with a man and he married someone else, or this woman fell in love with a man and he married someone else and she became a nun and then she haunted the grounds maybe or something like that.
That sounds about right, to be honest.
You know what? Good for her.
Love can make you do crazy things.
It can.
Are you in love?
I am in love.
Is this your first?
Yeah.
Is this your first love?
No, I think I'm a big lover. I think I love a lot of things.
Yeah.
And like when I'm with somebody, I'm a Pisces, not Pisces moon, Pisces Venus.
Okay.
So I'm a daydreamer.
Okay.
I love love. I love daydreaming about love.
Do you like romance and?
You know what? I'm not really that romantic. It's just the idea of like somebody liking me back as well. I'm like, oh, that's nice. You know?
I find that bizarre. I think I don't know. It's weird. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think is wrong with you? What do you think
Them.
is wrong with them?
But then it's like also,
Why?
I don't know. It's like, I'm like, yeah, you fucking should like me. And then the other part of me is like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, I kind of have this like dual,
Yeah.
I got issues.
No, but I understand that because sometimes when somebody's been too loving to me, I've been like, ooh, push them away a little bit. It's
But
just
they're
too
usually
much.
the ones, they're usually the ones that you want to cling on to. But then we like the ones that are the
Yeah.
emotionally unavailable.
The bad boys.
I know. I'm celibate right now.
Really?
I'm
Fair.
like, I've made a decision. I'm consciously, like, abstaining from
Yeah.
any sexual relations until it's like an actual meaningful emotional
Yeah.
connection. Because I'm like, it's just, when you have sex with someone, you're literally giving them like your energy. Like
Yeah.
like they're gonna contaminate your energy field. And I'm like, I can't be doing with that.
No.
I've had too many, experiences where it's like that person, it's like you're giving them untoward access to your own this.
Yeah.
So I have to be like, literally, I have to fucking like.
Swap them away.
But even when you know sex, there's still that people will still, It's like, and it's like, no, fucking cut those cords, bitch.
Yeah.
Cut those cords.
When somebody is being funny with you, are you one to like cut it off straight away and just be like, right, I'm not talking to you? Or do
No.
you like to entertain it and not entertain it, but like, try and keep some connection?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I was definitely bending over backwards emotionally for people, being like, you know what,
Yeah.
let me like try and, negotiate, rationalize, hold space, facilitate for other people. And now it's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, you know what, like, I got my own life. I got my own shit.
Exactly.
I can't be, you know, time is energy, and you
Yeah.
have to make sure that you're not giving it to people who don't
Don't
honor
deserve
that.
it. Yeah.
Honor that, respect it, you know, reciprocate.
Yeah.
That's so important. You know, so now I'm like, yeah, that's it. It's not that I'm, you know, not open, but it's like I have to be
More conscious about it.
and intentional.
Yeah.
But I don't think enough people live with intention and with like an intentionality and with like a real sense of like, I don't know. Everyone's kind of just like,
Well, I know why, because they live a double life now. People live a life where they're like, oh, I guess like I'll just pop to the shop, and then they're like, well, I'm going to spend half my time on my phone. You know, there's that separation now between your life that you lead and the
Right.
life that you're consuming off your phone.
it's like a jewel. Okay.
I think it's like, I feel like it does affect people's moods and their intention, because if you spend all your time consuming all the stuff that you see on your phone, that can put you in a certain mood.
Yeah.
So when you're like, oh, I just need a break from my phone now, I'll just go for a walk. Well, they're just going for a walk. They're not really doing anything.
Right.
Does that make sense? I just cooked up the idea myself.
What?
But
So
I
it's-
feel like people live, because they spend so much time on their phones now, that is part of your life
That's
now.
their reality. But they don't know how to do relationships. They don't know how to
Yeah.
do like connections and respect and like, you know, it's like people have grown so disconnected from what it
Yeah.
means to be relational with someone else.
Exactly.
Where it's like, I was talking to a friend and they were like, there's this like bridge theory where it's like, you know, I'm on one end of the bridge, you're on the other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go all the way across the bridge. I'm going to go to the middle of the bridge and then
You beat me.
you meet me in the middle.
Yeah.
But people don't even want to do that. They want like, you know, and it's like,
I know, but life. I'm not saying everyone's on their phones. Like, life is so hard now. Like,
Yeah,
of course you're just
of
gonna
course.
work hard all day, and all you want to do is sit on your chair and watch Salt Lake City on your phone.
oh my God,
I would
stop.
love that.
Stop, wait, where are you?
I finished it.
Season 6, you've seen.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about something fun.
Yeah, how do you feel about, why is Britney not full-time, first of all?
I know. I feel like they're using her so much because she's there all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone doesn't realise how cruel they're being to her.
Yeah.
They're being so cruel to her, and they should just have an honest conversation with her and be like, you're acting like a twat. You're in the group now.
Yeah.
But then she gets views and stuff like that for acting the way she does. I don't know. She's a very confusing character because she's actually really intelligent, isn't she?
She's got like her own business. She's got her own. 'Cause I've seen
Yeah.
interviews with her and she's talked about it and she's like, and she's, you know, she's got no shame in her game, which I love. Like her videos of her singing,
Yeah.
like Wicked, like around the
Love
airport
it.
and stuff. Like she's, and it's also what's interesting is she's a friend of,
Yeah.
but they give her like the one-to-one personal scenes, and she
Yeah.
I think has had more of those than like people like Mary and Meredith,
Yeah.
who are like full time,
Yeah.
who don't even really like. I think Mary had like the one scene with her son.
I
this
don't think she
season.
does them anymore.
I don't know.
I don't think she can.
Because he's in prison, isn't he, or something?
Is
or
he in
he's, or
prison?
he's been arrested or
Oh
something.
my
I
God.
don't know.
But there is a documentary coming out about her in her church.
out.
Is it?
Apparently it's out.
Oh my gosh, I need to watch it. I don't
Yeah.
know how I feel about Mary because I find her funny, but then I don't hold her up to idol status like
A
some
lot of
people
people do. It's like
And,
crazy.
guys, are we just forgetting the fact that someone from her church died because he had to remortgage his house to be part of that church and make donations towards it?
Do you remember she was talking about the window? Or no, the car. She was like, the car went over a
Oh my God.
neighbourhood.
to Brittany's son,
Yeah,
Bobby.
yeah.
He's like, did she die? Yeah, she did. Terrifying.
Yeah, but
If I
she
heard
just said
that-
she said it so like matter of fact, like it was a joke.
I know. She was like excited to tell somebody that
Yeah.
story, you know?
It's-
Yeah. How
she's
do you feel
not-
about Meredith? You give me Meredith marks in so many
I give you.
interviews.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
Yeah.
You can leave. She
What's
is.
this all about?
The rumours.
and the nastiness.
Do you know what? I really am attracted to her like
Yeah.
energy. Like she is mothering, and actually,
Yeah.
do you know? I like Meredith and I like Brittany,
Yeah.
and I actually like Whitney.
I like Whitney.
She turned me around this season.
Yeah.
Who I fucking cannot stand is Heather. I don't like Heather. I'll
She's
be
a
real.
flip-flop. She's a flip-flop.
And I think I think she's pulling strings. I don't even believe that Jen Shah gave her the black eye.
Yeah, that to me is still such a mystery because she said that and Jen Shah's in prison, so she can't even stand up for herself. But I don't know. I feel like it could have been an accident and it could have happened.
Why didn't production have the footage? Because they literally
she
had
blamed
like
it on
CCTV.
production as well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she's still on the show. But what I don't like about Heather is she's so desperate to be friends with Meredith and Lisa. Like, she's so desperate to be cool.
Yeah.
That, like, it's just like, oh, babe, you don't need to try. Like, you're fine.
Yeah, well, she's buddy-buddy with Angie and, like, all them now. Because I feel like the main group is, like, Angie, Heather, Whitney, and Bronwyn.
Yeah.
And Bronwyn's sort of, like...
I don't
Bronwyn's
like
just...
Bronwyn, but I feel like she's the same. She's desperate to be friends with Meredith. They're all desperate to be friends with her. But Meredith is, like, offended by everything.
And was it the
Too
seizures?
much.
The seizures, God, that was...
It's just too
Yeah.
much. I'm like, girl, come on, get a grip. You're a grown woman. Like, crack on with it. But like,
Do you think that she did what they said on the plane? Do you think that was...
oh, 100%. I don't feel like they'd make that up. Especially like Whitney. I don't think Whitney's a liar.
But then why was there no footage? And why wasn't she...
I don't think they could. I think it was something about production. They couldn't actually video it. Or like, maybe Meredith was like, please don't show anyone. I'll pay you. I'll pay you off. Probably.
I don't know. I'm kind of like...
Do you think it didn't happen?
I think that Heather has found it to be something more than it was. I think there's a middle version of the story.
Not bigging it up that much, is she? Brittany's forgotten about it now.
Yeah.
She's on to the next.
I don't think it's that she was I don't know. I feel like it's...
But Mary said that. Mary said she was.
But Mary said that she was also asleep.
Yeah.
And that she only woke up I think there was a moment towards the end where she was screaming. I don't know but I don't think it was the entire flight.
Yeah. But I do think they're bullies. Like, I can imagine them too. Like Lisa. I loved Lisa. And now I'm like, oh, you're a bully. The way that she was like picking on Brittany on the bus. She was like, you were drinking on the plane. Alki, I made it cute. Come on.
I
used to love Lisa.
No, I still no. I'm not. She's my Teresa Giudice of Salt Lake City. Like, I'm not changing on Lisa. Like, Teresa Giudice has done some deplorable, like, things.
But you love her.
And like, I was thick as thieves with her, like, through and through, loyal to my girl Teresa.
Ride or die.
And Lisa is like the same way. I'm like, I don't because do you know what, Lisa, like, I feel like she's the most honest one. Like, and I don't know if that's me just being delusional.
I think you're a bit delusional there, babe. I don't think so.
How? Why?
Because well, no, actually, she did say that. I think because she's so desperate to, like, cling on to that friendship with Meredith, she's not really addressing the stuff that has happened in the group.
Yeah.
And, like, when we're having an argument with Lisa herself, but, like, when people come up to her and be like, you did this, she, like, blows it straight up. She's like, no, I fucking did it. Dismissed. I love her. My favourite scene was when her and Angie went to the aquarium with their children.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, was it Jack or Henry? The youngest one, Henry, was, like, dancing, and she was going, ooh, I love your little dance moves. Like, that was just like the little quips that she has. But like, I love Lisa in her good spots because she does remind me of my best friend Jess.
Okay.
Like, Jess is so like, ooh, love it, like that.
Why is she not? And but I don't understand why Angie is sent a snowflake.
I did love Angie. I'm not gonna lie, I loved her, but I look like a mother. That's my favourite line ever. Tit out in Versace.
Oh,
I loved that bit.
whole...
I really want a picture of me in a dress like that going, I look like a mother.
Oh, you look great. Oh my God, you should.
I look like a mother. This Halloween, I'll do it.
Would you do Salt Lake City, like, illustrations? Like, would you do Real Housewives shit?
I would love to do that. But it's that thing again where we were talking about earlier, like, do I feel like I'm in a certain box? What I can do and what I can't do? But I would love to try it.
People wouldn't maybe get, because not everyone watches that show and it's like quite like
Not everybody watches it, but you know what? I'm more of a Ronnie girl. I'm a New York girl.
Roni. You call it Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Not new Ronnie.
Not new Ronnie.
New Ronnie
Oh
is
no, darling.
awful.
Oh, it's so bad. Like, Bryn ruined that.
Yeah, she did.
That was actually, that made me feel sick
Yeah,
watching
that was
so
dark.
bad. But I'm a Sonia girl.
Okay.
I love Sonia. I love Dorinda. Clip.
Oh my God,
Love
Dorinda.
her.
Yeah, Dorinda. Who else? Oh, Kelly Ben Simone.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
obsessed with
There's
Kelly
nobody that infuriates me more than Kelly Ben Simone.
She's incredible.
She's crazy.
I love it.
She lives with her gummy worms and
Yeah,
unicorns.
All right, close your eyes, close your eyes. Okay, now open your eyes, open your eyes. She's like, yeah, she's, right, we're gonna...
You're here and I'm up here.
I feel like most of the audience are gonna have no idea about what we're talking about. Basically, just watch Real Housewives.
Of New York.
Stop, New York seasons, like, I wanna say...
Oh, you've got to watch 6 and 7 as well. 6 and 7 is amazing telly.
That's when Dorinda comes in.
Yeah.
You wanna watch, I think the ones with Tinsley I like.
I love Tinsley. But
yeah.
I love early Ronnie because that's when it all started. Like, that's when reality, that's when Housewives was really good and like, you were just like a fly in the wall to all these crazy women's lives. And now, like, with Salt Lake City, they're a lot better than a lot of other sectors, a lot of other shows, but it's the glam.
Yeah.
It's like everything's like
They have
being
everything.
monetized. Like every line is being like turned into a t-shirt. You know, that's not the kind of Housewives that I grew to love. I want to see somebody screaming cabaret
Yeah.
with
Giovanni! Giovanni! Yeah, I just feel like, oh my God, make some Giovanni t-shirts, please. Yeah, like Beverly Hills, I've not even watched the new season.
I'm not a Beverly Hills kind of girl.
No, it was so good. Like early, like seasons, like 1 through 5.
Yeah, I tried.
Incredible.
Are you Vanderpump Rules?
No.
Oh, I've been getting
I've
through
got
that.
friends
I've
who are
enjoyed
into it.
that. That was fun. A lot of
I've heard that
slutty
it's, yeah.
waitresses and waiters. I love that.
Yeah. Maybe another life I would have been on that show. I feel like that would be such a fun show.
It's actually the most chaotic show I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life. Like, it's actually mad. It's
my
because it's
God.
not just women of a certain age. It's like men and women of a certain age, like in their early, like it's not even early 20s. It's like early 30s, and they're crazy and they want fame so bad. Like
Jax.
every episode, I'm like, I can't believe what I'm watching.
I know about all the Jax stuff. I know
Jax and
about
Brittany.
Yeah, Jax, and then the Tom
Yeah.
Sandoval and all that. So
Yeah.
you've basically answered what you're obsessed with is Bravo. That's like
Yeah,
that's your obsession. And like
reality
honestly,
TV babes.
I share that. And whenever I meet someone who does like Bravo, I'm like, okay, like you get it.
We're fine.
It's because
We're good.
It's a study in human behavior, and I think
really
that's like
is.
why people are drawn to these kind of shows
Yeah.
because it's like it's not scripted. People like this do exist. I mean, yeah, the producers probably are hamming stuff
Yeah.
up, but like, I would love to see like a Welsh language version of Housewives.
Yeah,
Like, why has that not happened?
because I think there would be such big issues. I think there'd be.
Why?
Can you imagine getting in a fight? Like a whole bunch of Welsh women fighting in a restaurant.
Amazing.
Set the place on fire. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Do that in the Six Nations weekend. That'd be mental.
I think in the Welsh, because I've spoken to people who are like in the media about it, and they've been like culturally, Welsh language, like women are very like,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't want to like be they're very like hoity-toity, and like they don't want to be associated with that kind of like
Yeah.
show.
But if you just get Menwod Rwydwaith Cymru, if you bring
Yeah.
that out, are you part of that?
Why would I be a part of that?
Just to have a little look at the goss
Are you a
that's
member
going
of
on.
it?
Yeah, I'm in.
Mate, aren't they like really transphobic?
Are they? I haven't seen anything.
I'm
Sorry.
pretty sure they are transphobic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I just see people writing in being like, what school uniforms do I have to get my kids? Or like, but it is crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't been on there in a
It's
while.
like a Mumsnet
but
vibe, right?
people do argue, but I just search through the headlines.
I'd honestly be one of those mums that's like starting fights in the playground. Or not, I wouldn't be I'd
Yeah.
be finishing the fights.
Yeah.
I'd be finishing.
I think I'd be starting them and running away.
No, I'm like, fight, flight, freeze. I feel like I definitely...
I'm a flight.
I can be, but I definitely... I don't know. There's like a
You got
switch
something
that
in
goes
there.
off and I'm like, oh...
I don't think there's anything. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think conflict is fine. Like that's why people like reality TV as well. Conflict and resolution. You see it all happening, you know.
And when they don't do that, I think that's when it gets frustrating as a viewer, is like when it's like an entire season of like, I remember at Beverly Hills, it was like the Denise Richards and like all that shit. And it's like, I just don't.
That's why Meredith annoys me so much. It's because she's always upset with it, and it never ties in, satisfactory.
But they've also, to Meredith's thing, I think, you know, she did have a sit down with Brittany. Yeah, Brittany didn't get the apology she wanted, but like Heather really has been on her back this season.
Yeah.
And she's been on her neck, I feel. And I think Heather, I've seen it in the comments where it's like people are saying she wants to recreate Receipts Proof Timeline because that was like her only moment. Because really, I mean, what is Heather bringing to the show?
Yeah, not much. But then
Mary's right.
everyone's so closed off in reality TV now that like, what is anyone bringing? And she's just bringing a Greek hat every now and again, or like a flag.
Well,
Lisa Barlow's bringing a lot, to be fair. She's bringing the glam. She's bringing the fashions.
so, you know, so there's a rumour, Meredith confirmed, I watched an interview with her and she basically said that she doesn't have a drug problem. No, Monica Garcia had said that Meredith isn't the one with the drug problem and that someone on a cast trip had to be sent to the hospital and have their stomach pumped.
Who do you think that is?
Heather.
I think it might have been Whitney, because do you remember? Oh no, it was Heather that was spewing loads, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Off the bus. That's it.
But
It
that's
wasn't
what I don't
Whitney.
get is like, you know, I do feel bad for Meredith because it's like they're all being like, oh,
They're all saying
you've got a
it's
problem with
her.
alcohol and pills, whatever. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, but like, dudes, like you also drink just as much.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, we could talk about housewives and all this
we
shit
could do
all
that.
day long.
IVTV.
I've got a section called Poison Ivy
Right.
where I want to ask you about, it could be a toxic situation, a toxic person, some kind of dynamic you were in that wasn't
Yeah.
good for you, but you stepped out of it, you stepped away from it, and you learned something from it.
Okay.
Is there something that you feel as though you'd be willing to share?
So, I've been thinking about this, and I think the main toxic relationship is with myself
Yeah.
and my work,
Okay.
and possibly like the whole idea of imposter syndrome when it comes to your own work.
Interesting.
So, before I got pregnant, I think I was just working so much because as a self-employed person, you never want to say no to a job.
Yeah.
So you're saying yes to everything and just like filling up all your free time with like jobs, drawing, doing all this kind of stuff. I'm lucky that I have a job that I really enjoy and it's what I want to do. But sometimes I do just fill it up just because I don't want to lose it. Do you ever get like that? You don't want to...
You don't want to say no.
I don't want to say no.
But then it's like also... It's like...
It's affecting my life.
That's also a bit of like, I think, a bit of like a scarcity mindset
Yeah.
of like, I'm in a position where I need to be saying yes to everything and I'm not
Exactly,
allowed to be
yeah.
selective. Because I would look at your career and I'd look at your practice and I would think, oh, like, she's someone who can say no to things.
No, I say yes to everything. But then my boyfriend is self-employed as well. He feels the same way. And loads of, like my friend Meg, she's self-employed. She'll say yes to everything. It's kind of like, you know, you've been given this opportunity to do your dream job. It's not that you can turn anything down. And like money comes and goes
Right.
so quickly
It's an
that
energy.
you just need, yeah, exactly. You need to accept it, and you know. But I feel like I was putting too much time into my work, and then when I got pregnant, I couldn't work because the creativity was drained out of me,
Yeah.
sucked out of me, and then I had time to just sit back and just think about what I wanted to do, because I don't think I gave myself the chance to even like sit back and think. I was just go constantly.
Yeah.
And then I got to like reframe what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. And last year was the first time that I actually gave myself like a whole month to create something and just do that instead of doing other things as well. And I think it worked.
That's a lot, because I feel like being a mother, having all these commissions, like, and then also having to like take care of yourself, like be an adult, and then it's like, okay, like, but where is then, as an artist, where is the time for you to explore,
Yeah.
to imagine, to dream? Because you were saying about like how you like to dream things up, and you're very much like, you love being in that space. And it's like, I feel like, you know, a commission's a commission. You're not, like you said, it's like it's not about what you want, it's about what the other person
Yeah.
wants. So I guess it's like finding that balance, and but it sounds like you have an awareness of it, so you're like on the way to finding that.
Exactly. It's like a process.
Yeah.
And it's also knowing that when you are feeling that imposter syndrome, like, oh no, like I shouldn't be given this opportunity because I can't do it, you just got to think you're not the only person who's ever had imposter syndrome. It happens to every creative that's ever been, you know? Everybody feels that way. You just got to push through it and crack on, because I don't know, I think before I had Yo's, I was saying yes to almost everything, but not really enjoying it as soon as I'd finished it, and probably wouldn't share it because I didn't feel like I really appreciated the work that I did. So then I've done loads of work that I haven't really shared with people, you know?
Yeah.
Or like had opportunities that I haven't shared. And I really should have done that, because as an artist, when you finish something, you should be like, this is it. But yeah, I think working through that, I think I've realised what helps me creatively, and most of it is looking after yourself, giving yourself that time to really have that space to imagine, to have good amount of sleep, good food, exercise. Those are like basic things that really help a creative, and like sometimes we don't realise that, because I used to just be like, way before I had Yo's, just like puffing on a vape on my sofa, on my iPad, drawing all day long. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
It's not good. Like, you need to, you know, puff in your vape, but do it when you're on a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it when you get your steps in. But yeah, I think just taking care of yourself, and that helps the mental as well. I found it really hard to not work, because I'm like I am a workaholic. I do love work, and it's really hard to be zapped out of that mode where you're like, what am I making today? What am I drawing today? But instead I was just like, right, where do I put all this creative energy now?
Yeah, it's like, also, like, were you, like, obviously, like, going through, like, the pregnancy and that process, it's like, were there things on the other side of that like, you weren't prepared for, or you felt like I couldn't, like, that surprised you, or anything that you felt like...
I think just being a housewife, like, I'm not married, but like that housewife, you know, life, like I was not expecting that from my life. Like, I did want to have children, but I didn't realise that I'd be doing all the cooking and the cleaning. Like, but I do have help. Like, my boyfriend is really good at that. But it is like, it's a shock to the system from being such an independent person. Like, me and my boyfriend are very independent people. But after I've had a baby, he's like supporting me, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that was really hard to let go of, actually. Like, just being like, oh, I've got my own stuff to do. And just like be independent money-wise, all that kind of stuff, you know?
And then, but you haven't hit the age yet where it's like school is a factor.
Yeah,
So,
no.
you know, that could also maybe change things,
Oh,
and
100%.
that will free up some time.
You know what? I had this book. I've read this book, and it's all about creative women and their day-to-day lives. And it really did show me that this is just like a small part of my life that I'm going through. This whole childbearing, like raising my children. Like, it's only a small part of my life, and I've really got to enjoy it, because I do love being a mum. I do love looking after my crazy toddler. It is so fun, and it's what I've always wanted. And I've just got to make the most of it, because it does fly. Like, so many women tell me this is a really special time in your life. Make the most of it. And that's what I'm going to do. And they will, like, I'm still going to be making my artwork, but I have to find that balance now, because as soon as they're in school, I'm going to be missing that part of my life.
You're
and
so focused elsewhere.
Yeah.
You're not being present in the moment and enjoying.
And like, I did have a really busy period around Christmas, which I enjoyed. It was like a taste of my old life, where I was just working a lot and like busy, but I didn't feel like I was present at home. And that did, you know, it's not nice when you get home and you're like stressed about work, and then you're your children are like running up to you like really happy and you're like, oh, I'm too stressed, you know? I want to be a bit more present.
I think you can have your quote unquote old life, and you can have the
Oh,
life you've
yeah.
built now. And I think it's about like
It's the balance.
accepting like and integrating those things. It's not about being completely like looking to the past and like, oh, what I feel like I no longer have access to. It's like you still have
Yeah.
access to it, but it's the way your relationship with it has changed.
Yeah.
And yeah, like now, like I think like I'm not a parent, I'm not a
Yeah.
mother, but it's like I can imagine, you know, Heather Gay talks about this.
Yeah.
Like she was excited for like her children to leave the nest so she could like really
Yeah.
focus on herself. But it's like, you know, being in the present, in the day to day, because even if you have something that you're looking forward to, maybe that is like their first day of things, so you can kind of be
Yeah.
like breathe.
Yeah.
But I know for me, like doing this podcast, you know, I have aspirations, I have visions, I have places that I want my life to get to. I have stages that I kind of want to arrive at where I can kind of feel a little bit more like, you know, then I'll be comfortable, then I'll be like secure. And it's
Yeah.
like, I just have to learn that even if my present isn't my ideal or what I was hoping for my life would be in this moment, this is the life I have right now. So let me make the
Exactly.
most of it. Let me look at these different forces, not as challenges, but as opportunities.
Yeah.
Because there is still so much that I have to be grateful for.
Exactly.
And maybe the things that I have now, I won't have later down the line.
Yeah.
Things are always coming and going.
And also in the future, you're always wanting something else.
Yeah,
And
you're
you're always
always-
wanting something.
yeah.
And there is no like, oh, and then I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And then I'll be, you know, like you've got to make sure that you're happy in the moment. Yeah.
No
But I
amount of money.
definitely, yeah, exactly. It's not about money. And I really don't want to become resentful. That's not part of my life.
Yeah.
I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting that life. I don't want to look back and regret things that I've done because it does just eat you up.
Yeah.
And I don't think I will. I'm really present now. I'm finding that balance between my work, home life. It's going well, and I'm easing into the new year.
And this is the number 9 year spiritually.
And guess what? It's my lucky number and date of my birth. Wow. Favorite number.
Well,
number
no, but
9.
it's going to 1. 9's going to 1.
What?
So
You've got to explain this to me.
2025 was the number 9 year.
Okay, and now it's going into 1.
It's going into 1, so it's the
Okay.
reset. So
my
you're going back
God.
to.
Oh, 1. It's not my favourite number.
But then you're going to build up now the next 9 years.
Oh my God.
That's going to be the new story arc,
Oh,
the new
okay.
the new plot line.
Oh my God.
What's going to happen in 9 years? Where are you going to be in 9 years? You know, it's like
Ooh.
that's and everything
On a
happens
beach,
in 9s.
in a thong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wish.
Yeah, you could be.
Oh well, you know.
You never know where
Yeah.
this is going to go.
No, legit. That's the thing. It's like this is the perfect time to be dreaming stuff up. It's like I think that's what's so wonderful about winter is like you're a lot less outside of yourself and a lot more interior.
Inside. Yeah.
And it's like you're kind of forced to confront because of like the conditions. Like, what is it that you want? What is the life that you want to build?
Yeah.
Once everything clears up and the sun's back and, you know, it's like you can go frolic in the fields, you know, it's
Yeah.
like be a nature witch.
IVTV.
This section's called IVY though. So I want you to tell me, is there something that you kind of have seen recently or you've kind of read and you're like, why is this even a thing? Like, or is there something that exists at the moment that it could be a trend, it could be a fad and you're like, why is this
Yeah.
even, like, I don't get it. Like, explain this to me, Ivy.
Okay, so I'm afraid that this podcast can be really. I've just been really negative.
No,
I
it's
hope I haven't
fine.
been negative.
Yeah, you've been
but
super
I was
negative.
so negative.
I'm cutting out everything.
We've just been whinging the whole time.
Yeah.
But there's one thing that I'm like, guys, we're all going mad, and it's rage bait reels. I've seen too many. It's
Okay.
crazy. What's happening? You know what it's like for like anything, and because I get a lot of mom stuff on
Yeah.
my Instagram, it's like boy moms being like my son is my angel and no woman is going to be able to compare to me. And it's just like, and like
okay.
they just want people to like build up the comments and stuff like that. And you know what it sounds like in the comment section?
Yeah.
You know when they went to Greece in Salt Lake City?
Yeah.
You know when they were like, yeah, Heather was like, Brittany is, she's more successful than a lot of women at this table. And then they were all going, I'm successful.
Like,
They were all just like shouting it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that. And I'm like, guys, just stop. Just don't listen.
you think they're doing it
Just
on purpose?
stop.
So they're doing it on purpose.
Oh
to be
yeah,
like,
it's definitely a
no.
trend thing. You know, to get more attention on your page. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's not... Because also, that's kind of psychology is building up the man, the boy into the man who kind of is on this pedestal of like,
Yeah.
no woman will ever be enough.
You know what? I don't even think it's about I don't even think some of these creators who make them actually believe what they're saying. They just want the traction. And like you get it with people who are like, I'm going to scribble over this painting. And it's like a really nice painting. They just chuck a bucket of paint over it. And people are like, no,
Yeah.
don't do that. And then it turns out to be a nice painting at the end as well. And I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like, guys, come on! Like we're putting too much into the internet.
And it's
Just
a lot
like
of AI
put it
now.
down, put it down.
Yeah.
I know. And I was watching one of my favourites, Lucy Versley, on
Okay.
BBC. Do you watch any of her history documentaries? She's an icon. She's amazing.
Okay.
Honestly,
You like your history, obviously.
I love my history and I love my history documentaries.
Yeah.
I love Lucy Versley. She talks like this. She's got.
She's
she'll, like-
German?
no, she's British, but she's got the most adorable voice
You sounded
ever.
German.
But she's got like a speech impediment that she can't
oh
roll
God,
her
that's
R's.
horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I
but
thought-
I'm sorry for doing the impression.
Yeah.
Because actually, she's adorable and I love her so much.
Love that.
And she did a documentary recently, and at the start it said some of the images are enhanced by AI.
Okay.
And me talk like AI, like
Yeah.
an old person. But you know the clips that you get, like the B-roll in history documentaries where they do like reenactments and stuff like that? All of that was AI. And I was thinking, you're just taking the experience away from like actors and extras who could dress up for the day,
Yeah.
do something fun, pretend to be on a Victorian rowing boat. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's just, I don't know. I'll be honest. Have I used AI? ChatGPT, Google Gemini? Absolutely, I have.
As soon as you open the floodgates to me, I can't
What
stop.
sign are you?
Guess. Can you guess?
Cancer.
No.
Pisces.
No.
You're not water. No.
No.
What are you? Are you an Aries? What the fuck?
I'm an Aquarius, babe.
Oh my God, we're like
Yeah.
opposites.
Are you Leo?
I'm a Leo.
Oh my God, sisters.
I love
We're
Aquarius.
sissies.
Aquarius is
Yeah.
like, but all the icons. Julia Fox is an Aquarius. Paris Hilton's an Aquarius.
Yes.
I think
Who
Naomi
else?
Campbell's an Aquarius.
Who?
Oh no, she's a Gemini. Naomi Campbell.
Amy Lou Wood.
Oh, is she?
Aquarius. Bob Marley.
That's-
Aquarius.
Amy Lou Wood.
Amy Lou Wood from
White
White
Lo-
Lotus and Sex Education.
Oh my God, I love her sister.
Oh, I'm
Gorgeous.
obsessed
Her
with
sister
her.
is
Her makeup.
amazing.
I literally lip pencil, cheeks over my nose, do that every day.
Yeah, that's
Every day.
iconic.
I love her. I'm obsessed.
And just the eyes.
the
and
eyes, everything, and just like rubbing it in with your fingers. I'm like, yeah, I need to go back
No
to that.
brushes.
Go back to my roots, you know.
I think actually, I think it looks better.
I think she
Well,
looks so lush. She looks English rose, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And like, because there's been so many makeup trends since 2016, isn't there? Like 2016, caking it on. And now it's like, no, just do this. And I feel like I don't look really good with loads of makeup on, or I don't feel comfortable with like a lot of makeup on.
You don't need lots of makeup.
But, thanks, babes. But I just like the way that she does it, because I'm like, oh, I don't need to put that much thought into it. I could just like,
Yeah.
and also embrace the very blush cheeks, because I got really red complexion,
Yeah.
rosy, and so does she. I'm like, she can do it.
I think it's like the thing of like also, I think makeup so often is like fixed around the male gaze and trying to
Yeah.
appeal to that. And I think like she's not doing it for anyone else but herself. Like
Exactly.
when you see her putting on her makeup, she's like playing. She's like
Yeah.
a kid. And it's like, that's really what like fashion is. That's what like makeup is. It's like, it should be an opportunity to, you know, just be free and
Yeah.
liberal about it and not really, you know.
I know, just do
play
it
around.
on a boat. Why
Yeah.
not? Just do it
Yeah.
when you're on the beach. And I love her nan. She's like, Nana baby.
I've
Like
not seen her
she
then.
does like episodes with her nan, and like they put makeup on together.
Oh my God.
She calls her Nana baby, and like they're so sweet to each other. It's so cute. I'm like, I want to be in that family.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
You got your own little cute family going on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my God. So yeah, you have a little baby.
I have a little baby boy. Well, he's a toddler now.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
How is that?
It's mental. Like, it is a lot. Like, when they say, like, when I told people I was having a boy, they were like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. But baby boys are so lovely. They're so loving. I'm like, yeah, he like WWE Smackdowns me on the sofa. He's like got cuteness aggression with me.
Yeah.
So he's like, I love you so much, Mum. And he bites me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. But I feel it with him too. I'm like, you're so cute. I'm going to eat you.
How old are you?
I am 29. I'm 30 next
Wow.
month.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm gonna be 30.
God, you old hag.
I know. I'm like really feeling like I'm withering away. No, I'm joking. I don't
No.
buy into that, by the way. I'm tired of
30's
people
the new
talking about.
20.
I'm tired of people talking about how old they are when they're
Yeah.
like 31. I'm like, guys,
I know.
there's so many people absolutely killing it in their 40s now.
50s even.
50s
70s.
even. I know. It's just like, why? I'm not as obsessed with youth anymore.
Do you feel like motherhood is like informed? Because obviously, like, you're known for being like this powerhouse in Wales. Like, you are literally one of the foremost illustrators, Welsh illustrators there are.
That's so nice of
You
you to
know,
say.
like your designs are everywhere. Like the images, like I've just got the woman on the horse with her tits out with the lasso. That's just like seared into my brain. And then also the two girls with the tea.
Yeah, Nerys and Cerys, my girlies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't actually gone back to doing a lot of Welsh ladies yet, just because, I don't know, motherhood and like art, I'm only just coming back to it all now. I mean, I did some work last year for a calendar, and that was the first time that I did anything, like made something since I had Yo's. Because like when you get pregnant, like throughout my whole pregnancy, I didn't want to do any work because it just like took out all of my energy.
Creative energy.
Creative energy.
Yeah.
I like became really not funny, and I was like, where have all my jokes gone? And now I've got this toddler who's like so funny. I'm like, my jokes weren't there for a bit.
Yeah.
But I'm now like gaining everything back, and I'm starting to like reframe things. But I don't know how my art's gonna look now. It's just we'll find out.
Do you feel like there's like this pressure because of like what you've created previously? There's almost like this like invisible standard that people hold you to, and it's like you feel like this, I have to live up to like all of what I've, because like I think you found success quite young.
Yeah.
And it's like that can be a good thing.
Yeah.
But that can also be quite challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, that is like the biggest thing, I think. Like, I do really feel that. It's because I started off doing mythology and female voices in mythology, LGBTQ voices in mythology, and that was like a passion project that I really was doing for myself, and it got, you know, a lot of attention, which was amazing, and I really enjoyed doing little projects with it. And then I just did something for Dydd Go Dewi, like my Nerys and Cerys, two ladies having a ciggy, Welsh ladies with the hats, and that like blew up. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna really embrace my culture and just do loads of Welsh things, which was so much fun. I loved doing it, and like also I loved including the Welsh humour in all of my work as well. And I feel like that did so well that I kind of left all the mythology behind, you know?
Yeah.
I tried to include it in the Welsh mythology. I really enjoyed doing that. But now I'm in a space where I'm like, I haven't made anything in a while now, and I don't know where I'm going to go. So it is strange. It's scary, daunting, but exciting at the same time, you know?
Did you feel like boxed in?
Yeah, I did feel boxed in. Still do now, to be honest. Like, it is quite hard to like come out from that, especially when you're ready to make new work and you're thinking, right, where am I going to start? And it's like, I'll think of an idea, but I'm like, oh yeah, but it's that thing of like, when you're an artist, as soon as you have an audience with you when you're drawing something, you kind of stop because you're already thinking, oh, who would enjoy this? Who am I doing it for? And then it gets too much then.
But like, because it sounds like when you first started, you weren't really doing it for anyone. You were doing it for yourself.
Myself.
Do you kind of want to return? Do you feel like that kind of, you want to get back to that sense of like not really, like you producing something without any kind of like thought to like who's going to be seeing this or, you know.
That would be nice. Yeah. But at the same time, I know that I'm only going to enjoy doing something if I'm really passionate about the project. You know, and I'm only going to be inspired by something that I'm passionate about. And that's the only way that I'm going to be able to create a body of work. So I just have to trust myself. And I do trust myself to stick with what I know. Because if I'm doing something that I think somebody else would like and I'm not really passionate about it, I'll start drawing it for about 20 minutes and then I'll just go, it's just not worth it. I just got to do something that I want to do, you know?
Yeah.
Unless it's a commission. I'll do it for somebody if they're paying me. But if it's something that I'm like, because that's my job, that's another side of my job, you know? I have to create stuff that people want me to create, you know?
You're a businesswoman.
I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just about me creating for myself. When you're an illustrator, you know, you can have your passion projects, but it is like a proper job. You're working with other people and you're constantly collaborating as well. But that's what I love. I love the collaboration. I love working with people.
I feel like there's a massive, I mean, the Dungeons and Dragons market, like that is something that I could so see you fitting into. Like, because it's like mythology, D&D, like so much of it is inspired. It's like fantasy, like Lord of the Rings, like all that shit.
I do love that. That would be cool. I never actually played Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my God.
But I do love the fantasy element. But I haven't read Akatar yet or any of those books. Have you read them? Like the Court of Thorns and Roses or anything like that?
No, I haven't read
that did intrigue me for a bit, but now I'm like, I don't know. But maybe I'll pick it up.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about Wales, though, is it's all, like, all the Lord of the Rings, all these things, it's actually inspired by Wales.
Yeah, Elvish was inspired by the Welsh language, wasn't it?
Elvis.
Elvish.
Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis.
Oh, yeah. No, it was.
Come to Port's Court,
because
babe.
they sound a little bit Welshy, don't they, when they're talking?
Yeah.
And like,
well, that's what, is it E.R. Tolkien who wrote
J.R.
it? J.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
That's what he said, wasn't it? Inspired by the Welsh language.
I want to be an elf.
Okay.
I want to be an elf.
We
I
can-
feel like
we
I
can do
am an
that.
elf. I feel like I'm in this world of like mortal men, and it's like I kind of feel like I'm out of time.
I know what you mean. Are you somebody who's living in your own head, living on your own planet most of the time?
Yes.
Because I'm very much like that. Oh, sorry, I touched the mic then. I'm very much like that.
Out there, but
Yeah.
like not. Yeah.
I'm like in here and shield.
Yeah.
But then also I want to express it, but it's like, ugh, you know?
And I think it's also, there's like I feel so locked down around other people a lot of the time.
Yeah.
That's like the fear thing of like, I'm great one-to-one, but like, especially in like a group, I'm like very like, I get super hyper vigilant and I'm like, oh my God, like I don't, you know, I have this, it's like being perceived.
Yeah, you don't want to be perceived.
Kind of. But then also like you look at me and you're like, oh my God, she's such a show off. She's such like an extroverted person. And I think people think at first impression that I am an extrovert, but actually I am very like, I do have quite introverted nature to me. I'm actually very like chill.
You know what I don't think every extrovert is a full-on extrovert. Like, I would say that I'm probably an extrovert. I get my energy recharged when I see other people, but I need my alone time.
Okay.
I need that. But then I will act like an absolute clone in front of everyone. Like, I'll try and like, I'll be like, rah, 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 especially now that I don't see my friends as much anymore because I'm at home all the time. With a baby, when I come out, I'm like, try to be like my old self. Yeah. And I use all my energy and I'm like, right, I need to lie down for like 3 to 5 business days, like I'm done. But yeah, do you ever feel like that, like when you are being a show off, when you are like, it's just like fun to make people laugh, I find. I feel like it's not being a show off, I just think you're entertaining. Yeah,
you gotta have
show it.
I like a humour. I like saying I like talking in idioms. I've got a thing for idioms. Like, but, you know, I'm very much...
You dry
but I'm not
humour.
and it's also, I kind of am not even doing it. I think it's almost like a coping mechanism. Yeah. Like I'm not even really doing it for a laugh.
Yeah.
I think there are times where I have done it for a laugh, and I'm like, it's actually less funny usually when you're playing for laughs.
Yeah.
But it's more just sort of like observational, dry.
Observational, yeah.
Humour.
I think I'm just a clown. Like
You are
I
just a
will,
clown.
I'm just a clown. But then I'm really sensitive, like in all senses of the word. Like I
Right.
do, and like sometimes if I'm in a group and I'm like acting a clown and I'm loving it, I'm like, oh God, I can see somebody rolling their eyes, and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
I've got to go home now, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not like, you know, in situations like that, like I feel like I do read too much into how people are in the group, when actually they're probably just thinking about
Yeah.
the fact they forgot to pick up milk on the way, you know?
But have you always been a person who's been very like, you care a lot about what the people think of you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to my detriment, to my detriment, definitely. Like, I will go home and be like, everybody hates me. I was too loud.
Yeah.
Like, that was too much. Like, but I put what I think, what people think about me on them. So actually,
you're projecting.
I'm projecting. They might not think that, but then I'm like, they hate me. I'm going to leave them alone for a bit, you know?
Do you go to therapy?
No, but I think I need to. I think I need to.
I honestly, and it was, I can't afford it right now, but like honestly, it was so, I did like 6 months. It was transformational.
Yeah.
Just to get that like perspective and that sense of like lifting from my own life and looking at myself and looking at patterns and looking at, okay, actually, you know, where am I not doing myself any
favours?
good?
Yeah. Because it's actually so, like, there's like anxieties and stuff like that when it comes to, you know, thinking of what other people think of you, but you're still just thinking about yourself all the time.
Yeah.
I would love to be free from that. I'm not thinking like, oh my God, I did this today, how amazing, like everybody must be thinking about me all the time. But it is like a kind of self-indulgence when you are, you know, putting that on other people as well. Like, oh, they must be annoyed at me today.
Well, you're
you
kind
know?
of you kind of assuming that you're the center of the universe when actually each person is the center of their own universe.
Exactly.
And everyone's got problems, you know, whatever those are, and they probably weren't even when they gave you that look, or they, you know, they were like, what? Like they weren't even really there. They were probably in their own world, like you were in yours.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you there.
Right, I've got one last section. This is called Ripping Off That One Podcast. So I've got a question every episode from a previous guest that I need you to answer, and then I need you to leave a question for the next guest.
Oh, okay.
So the question is, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Oh my gosh. I don't know, just cheer up. You're fine. You're lucky. You've got a nice life. Just keep doing what you're doing. And just, you know, stop thinking about yourself so much. Too much.
Just
Chill.
take it easy.
Chill. Take it easy.
What's-
Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And find the fun, I think.
Find
I think
the
that's the
fun.
thing. It's like finding... We get so, like, caught up in, like, we want a specific outcome to happen, or we want things to play out a specific way. And it's like, sometimes things just play out the way they need to. And it's like, you can just go with the ride, go with the flow.
And not everything has to be, like, a crazy drama, you know?
Yeah.
You know, life can just be just steady.
I know, but we do love the
We
bit.
do love a bit of drama.
But that's the thing, it's getting people in who also add to your piece and don't drag you into their chaos.
It's so true. I think I am attracted to that sometimes.
That's why you like a bad boy. That's why I like a bad boy, isn't it? But it's the thing of we want what's not good for us.
Yeah.
We're
but
such
it's not
even.
good girls.
I'm a good girl, but it's like I'm
a
not
good
even.
girl.
I'm not even. Yeah, I mean, baby girl. But it's subconscious. I'm not even consciously like. But it's like there's that wounded part of me that's like, yeah, it's like there's that draw to that person. And, you know, but again, every situation, whether it's good, bad, whatever, it's a lesson, it's a learning. I love that. Thank you for sharing. What is the question you want to leave for the next guest?
So I'm so interested in what everybody's daily routine is.
Okay.
I want to know your routine. I want to know how you wake up in the morning.
Okay.
How do you get what you want to get done? I'm really interested in how creatives do that.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm nosy.
Okay. Oh, it's like kind of like day in the life of like.
Yeah. But I want to know like what gets you ready to work, what gets you ready to create.
Okay.
Because I read a really good book about it and I'm just obsessed now.
Any guests you want to see on the podcast in the new year, as this is the first episode of 2026?
Trisha Paytas' new baby, please.
Okay.
I want him on.
I'll see if we can
I'm joking.
do that.
Aquaman. No, I would like to see Amber Ford, one of my favourite artists from Cardiff.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
I
That's
would love-
doable.
Yeah. A bit more doable than Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that seriously the name of the baby?
That's the baby's
Aquaman
name.
Paytas Hackmon.
Yes.
Oh my god. I love her.
Series
She's
2.
Oh god. I have actually recently been watching like old videos of her. It's like the one where it's like
Crying on the kitchen floor.
no, it's the one where she's got like all these like little like stones on her face and she's like
Oh my
taking it off and
gosh.
she's like, why, this is why, like, you know, no one loves me, or like there's like all those kind of like
Bless her.
yeah.
Bless her. I watched those when I was way too young. Like, me and my sister come home from school and be like, should we watch it, see if there's a treasure video on? No wonder we're so
Yeah.
unhinged.
Those were our icons. Those were our like
Honestly.
early noughties. Like that was.
Yeah. That's crazy.
She started YouTube in 2006, I believe. That's crazy.
I remember she came up on the, next to watch, and it was like, how I slept with a celebrity when I was a pole dancer. And I was literally like 13, like, I need to know. I need to know.
Oh gosh.
But I love it.
IVTV.
Right, thank you so much
Thanks
for
for having
coming on today. Can you tell our audience where they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Mythsntits. And yeah, that's what I'm on, to be honest. And you'll see some new work in the new year, hopefully. Definitely. I'm always excited to share it. So yeah, we'll see where this year takes me.
Thank you so much.
Love ya.
You are loved. You've been lovely.
Oh, thank you.
It's been a pleasure. And to you guys, please subscribe, like this video, share with your mates, and I will see you next time on
IVTV.